do you live in?
Saigon.
And could you tell me briefly talk about actually location? So I want to know that it's big city, crowded, or urban area, rural area. So could you briefly talk about your location, please?
It's biggest city in Vietnam.
Ah, the biggest, the largest
Yeah,
city. So how about two other cities like Hanoi and Ho Chi Minh City? So how about these two?
Saigon. Saigon is Ho Chi Minh.
So two names for the same place?
Yeah,
Ah, got it. Okay. Well, so why? So which one is more popular? Which name is more popular?
like
Saigon or Ho Chi
boss.
Minh?
Just boss.
Ah, of course.
Just whatever people want to say.
Ah, so got it. So that's interesting because I had no idea about the second name. I heard a lot, Ho Chi Minh City. So yeah, I might say, yeah, am I right? So Ho Chi Minh City. So I've
Yeah.
never heard the second noun name that you just told me. Well, and so could you briefly talk about it? So it's, of course, I know that it's crowded, right? And would you briefly talk about the advantages, disadvantages of living in Ho Chi Minh City, like good things, bad things?
Uh, good thing, bad thing.
Yeah, if, for example, advantage, disadvantage, like positive, negative points.
Um, positive. I don't know. I don't know. Not sure, but I think it's a positive. But I don't I don't like. Wait, let me see.
Well,
Oh, I mean like I'm not. It's positive, but I'm not overrating.
ah, of
Yeah.
course, of course. Well, and actually today we're going to talk about cities, but first of all, it's not bad to watch a video. So 10 best cities to live, of course, in the world. So are you ready to watch this short video together and then we will discuss?
Okay.
Okay, very good. Just one moment. Let me share. Okay, just I want you to have a pen or pencil to make some notes because after watching I will ask you a few questions related to this cities, which one you like to live, and of course your reasons. So let's get started.
Wait.
Of course.
Um, I don't have any pen. Wait.
Oh, it's awesome.
Yeah. Wait.
Of course, don't rush. You can find.
Okay.
Well, okay. If you're ready, we can get started.
Okay.
Hi, I am Alana. Join me as I show you the world's most preferable places. Come along with me as we visit the top cities in the world. Suppose you're a family looking for stability and want a good education for your kids. This video is just for you. Get ready for an intense dive into the best 10 most desirable places to live worldwide. Number 10 is Vienna, the world's most livable city every year, the capital of Austria and home to 2 million people. The Danube flows through its eastern region. If you seek superior education for your kids, this city has Vienna International School and American International School. Vienna provides excellent foreign education for kids. For families, Prater Park has a giant Ferris wheel, picnic areas, and lush flora. Danube Island offers riverfront enjoyment, while Schönbrunn Palace Gardens give royal peace. Vienna's city center single-bedroom apartments cost $11.92 to $2,000. The median property price is $8,000 per square meter. Our next stop is Melbourne, Victoria's capital, which is in the southeast and is known for being a vibrant and diverse city with many great neighborhoods to live in. Some popular areas include South Yarra, Fitzroy, St. Kilda, and Brunswick. For fashion lovers, it has Chadstone Shopping Centre and Melbourne Central. Melbourne inhabitants live comfortably due to its low crime rate and many services. The average weekly rent is $400 to $600, while the median home price is $800,000, making it a popular residential area. Let's visit Vancouver, British Columbia, on Canada's west coast. Vancouver is consistently rated as one of the best places to live in the world because it has a strong economy, beautiful nature, fantastic culture, and a good quality of life. There are many things to do outside in the city, and it has excellent schools, healthcare services, and a lively arts and food scene. Pacific Center and Burraret Landing are places where homemakers can shop. The Tea Room at Stanley Park, one of this area's parks, has delicious food and service. Unfortunately, Stanley Park has no free parking. Low crime and various attractions give residents a high quality of life. For renters, Vancouver is the most expensive city. The average rent is $2,950 to $3,500, and the median home price is $1 million. Number 7 is Tokyo, in the middle of Japan's main island, Honshu, right by the Pacific Ocean. Tokyo is a top destination to live in due to its high quality of life, safety, cleanliness, efficient public transit, and active culture. The city combines modernism and heritage with world-class cuisine, shopping, and entertainment. Over 13 million people live in Tokyo. Students can attend Tokyo University, Waseda University, Tokyo Metropolitan Kokusai High School, and Tokyo International School. Ginza 6 and Shibuya 109 offer luxury shopping. Many parks, notably Yoyogi Park and Hamarikyu Gardens, and a good train, metro, and bus system minimize stress in this metropolis. The average rent is $1,500 to $2,000 monthly, with a median property price of $686,000. Our next stop is Berlin, Germany's capital in the northeast. Berlin is known for its vibrant culture, diverse districts, fascinating history, and affordable living prices compared to other European capitals. Museums, galleries, theaters, and nightlife are available here. Kondave and the Mall of Berlin are popular shopping destinations. Tiergarten and Treptower Park are among its many parks for recreation. It offers good public transportation with buses, trams, the U-Bahn, and S-Bahn. Its low crime rate and public safety make it a pleasant place to live. It is affordable but lively, and the average rent is between $1,000 to $1,500. The median house price is $5,500 per square meter. Visit Amsterdam, the capital of the Netherlands, a small city in northwestern Europe. Its residents may improve their lives and professions with world-class education. Citizens can shop from Magna Plaza and De Bijenkorf. Some of its parks are Vendel Park and Spoor Park. Amsterdam inhabitants live comfortably due to its low crime rates and community safety. The average property rent is $1,200 to $2,500 per month, and the average home price is $200,000, making the city desirable. Picture yourself living in a sparkling city by a gorgeous harbor. That's Sydney, the largest and most populous city in Australia and the state capital of New South Wales. This place is located on Australia's southeast coast of the Tasman Sea. This Australian gem on the southeastern coast isn't just beautiful, it's super livable. Top universities like the University of Sydney will challenge your mind, and amazing shopping malls like Westfield Sydney will keep your wardrobe fresh. Lush parks and easy-to-use trains and ferries mean you can explore and relax without a hitch. Plus, Sydney is super safe, so you can relax on the beach with peace of mind. It's no wonder Sydney's a top contender for the world's best living place. Renting an apartment might cost around $700 to $1,000 a week, and buying a house averages around $1.6 million to $2 million. Next stop is Singapore, where the East and West unite to make a lively culture. A melting pot of cultures makes it homey. Discover everything this city-state has to offer with various districts and easy transport. Changi Airport, a global hub, connects neighboring countries and beyond. The shops at Marina Bay Sands and Ion Orchard offer retail therapy. Singapore's MRT, buses, taxis, and parks like Gardens by the Bay and East Coast Park are gorgeous. Singapore is safe, even late at night. Walking is safe. Locals are trustworthy and honest. One of the most expensive property markets in the world, Singapore has house rents from $5,000 per month, and a median two-room apartment price is $320,000. Let's fly to Paris, France's romantic capital. Paris is in the north-central region. When you're in Paris, think about what it's like to live here, waking up to see its beauty every day. Galeries Lafayette and Le Bon Marché are popular shopping destinations for luxury shopping. Paris has a large metrobus and RER network with gorgeous parks, including Luxembourg Gardens and Tuileries Garden. Paris is one of the world's most expensive cities, with an average residential rent of $1,200 to $2,000 per month and a median home price of $10,000 per square meter. Number 1 on our list is London, the center of the UK. London, the capital of England and the UK, is located on the River Thames in the southeast. London might seem like the best place to live, but that's not necessarily true. Many people make the mistake of trying to find accommodation in London right away. London is very expensive. Westfield London and Oxford Street are famous shopping destinations for homemakers and lovers. This has many parks, including Hyde Park and Regent's Park, and an extensive public transportation system using the tube, buses, and trains. London is one of the most expensive cities in the UK, with an average home rent of $2,500 to $3,500 per month, and $650,000 is the median price of a single-family house in London. Whether you're drawn to the historic charm of Vienna, the laid-back lifestyle of Melbourne.
Well, okay, so let's talk about, first of all, tell me, which one did you find more attractive? Like, if you had a chance to live in one of the city, which one would you prefer?
I prefer living live in
Do you remember the name of city? So from 10 to 1. So Vienna, Melbourne, Vancouver, Tokyo, Berlin, and we had, let me check with us, I made some notes, and Amsterdam and Sydney and Singapore, London. Oh, Paris and Paris and London. So which one? Why? There was no city from the US. It was not fair. We have lots of good cities to leave. So why? I'm not sure about it. I think research was not a good and completed research. So which one?
I think it's Tokyo and Tokyo and Berlin.
Berlin, yeah. And why? Do you have any special reason? So,
because in Tokyo, I have a best friend in Tokyo.
Yeah.
And
So,
we really like to talking with each other.
of course.
But we live in different cities, so it's hard.
Yeah, of course. And according to the video, it's actually really modern. So city,
Yeah.
so with different and lots of facilities. So, and tell me about, so you chose Tokyo. So do you think their culture is actually like similar, or I don't know, it's close to your culture?
No, it's
No.
different. No, yeah, it's different.
Totally different, of course.
Yeah, our culture is very not that good.
So your culture
Yeah.
in your country, so not that good. Why? So you think it's not good, so, or you have any
Yeah,
special?
because our some people behave like some people behave.
Yeah,
Yeah.
badly maybe too. So they don't have positive attitude towards different actually thing or subject or issues, you mean?
Yeah.
Got it, of course. Well, and tell me about your people. So could you please tell me if people in your country are welcoming, like for example, when tourists visit your country, so people like and they're welcoming and they welcome them, or no, they don't have a positive attitude towards tourists.
Oh, they are very welcome. Like they
They're
will. Yeah.
so hospitable and welcoming. Okay, so both are synonyms. Well, okay, so the first word of this lesson, that is metropolis. So metropolis, or you might heard metropolitan. So let's talk about this. You know that the largest, the busiest, and the most important city in a country is metropolis. So we can have more than one. So for example, let me ask you if Ho Chi Minh City is a metropolis.
Metropolis.
Yeah, so the largest, let me write.
Yeah, it's a metropolis.
The largest and busiest and the most important, let me change the color, city in a country. Let me see what I type, because blue is not really, okay, nah, it's okay. Okay, well, so do you have any other metropolis?
Metropolis.
Yeah, do you have any other city that can be considered as a metropolis? except for Ho Chi Minh City?
Hanoi.
Ah, Hanoi, of course.
Yeah.
Of course. Well, and nightlife. So tell me about nightlife in your city. Like, I don't know, do you have lively or there is lively nightlife in your
Yeah,
cities?
it's like
People are, yeah?
I think it's likely.
Yeah, lively. Okay, and may I know what people normally do when they go out at night? So they go to clubs, restaurants, I don't know. So how is the nightlife?
Um, they like normally.
Yeah, it's like, for example, just
I
hit the
mean,
bars, clubs.
they will go out for a drink.
Of course. So you can say go to the restaurant, go to the bar, go to the beach, or hit the bars, hit the clubs. So you can say, well,
No,
and
no, no,
yeah,
not really at the bar or clubs. Just go to a random restaurant and
of
eat
course,
like street food.
of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, got it. So of course, at the same time, so drink and food both are served. So got it. So they don't need to go to club or bar. Well, and tell me about public transport in your city. So I want to know if it's part of your culture, like most people tend to use public transport, or no, they don't.
Transport.
Public transport, of
Yeah,
course.
yeah, a lot.
Yeah. And what public transport do you have, like subway, bus,
Bus,
tram,
taxi,
bus?
bus, car, and motorcycle.
Ah, motorbike, of course. Well, actually, the idea of motorbike is really good because it avoids being stuck in traffic jams, especially. So I think it's a good idea. Well,
We
and
are
yeah,
we are still like building um the I mean the subway, like no, not the subway. I mean it's it's train,
train.
electric electric train.
Ah, of course. So
And
so on the ground, you mean on?
yeah, on the ground,
So
not underground.
you mean tram? You mean tram?
No, on the ground, but like more. It's high. It's very high from the street.
Yeah, of course, got it. So because when we say electric vehicle, that transport people usually in cities, and and that is on the ground, not under. So we say tram. So I wanted to know if it's something like tram or no, but it's a kind of subway, of course. So
Subway.
well, yeah.
No, no, no.
Okay, well, okay. And do you use a lot? So if you want to go somewhere, do you normally use public transport or no?
Yes.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, very good. Okay, tell me, if your city is a clean or filthy city, like dirty or clean?
I think it's not. Oh, I think it's the
I'm
dirty.
sorry. Yeah, dirty. Yeah,
It's dirty.
dirty. Okay, so you
My
can
city
say
is, you know, my country is famous for dirty.
dirty. So why? It's like, so people don't care.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. A lot of
ah,
people like they don't care.
so, oh, wow. So I think, so, but why? So it's like why people don't care. And do you have any no-go areas? So let me talk about this one. No-go area. So what is that? So you know that
Oh.
some areas actually like there are areas with the high crime, so people don't go. See, no-go area, so it's better not to go. So do you have any?
I think so. Maybe we have.
So you do? Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know about that, but I think we have.
Yeah, of course you do. Well, and tell me about green space. So I want to know if you have a lot of green space or no, it's something that everywhere is constructed. There are lots of buildings and there is no green space anymore. Because you know that, especially, yeah, of course, like, you know, in rural, of course, rural areas, we have more green space. But, you know, so here I want to know if in your city there is green space, like more, like, I don't know, a lot of green space or no?
Green Spain,
Like
not a lot.
parks, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
Yeah,
not a
green.
lot. Not a
Uh,
lot.
so why? Because people tend to construct or build lots of
Yeah.
buildings. Yeah, of course. Lack of green spaces is one of the major
I
reasons that lead to the increase of air pollution in big cities. Yeah, is it real? This one is real.
think so.
Lack of green spaces is one of the major reasons that leads to increase of air pollution in big cities like Hanoi and Ho Chi Minh City. So, okay, it's your turn. So let's make some sentences using the words that we just learned. So, I am waiting for your answers. Well, the first one, metropolis, nightlife, public transport, and green space, of course.
Ho Chi Minh is one of the metropolis, one of the two metropolis in Vietnam,
Of course.
and
Two
nightlife.
metropolis cities, of course.
Uh, nightlife. Nightlife in Ho Chi Minh City is very lively.
Lively, you mean?
Lively. Yeah, lively. Okay. Um, Also in Ho Chi Minh City, we have a lot of public transport like
Yeah,
bus, car, and motorcycle.
of course. And green space?
Um, Ho Chi Minh has less green space uh because uh because we have many project on building house.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Shows like, so you mean little green space and because of construction. So you have some construction projects like building construction. So you can say projects, but because of this. Okay, well, Kai, so as you can see, we have some sentences and we need to fill in the blanks using the words, okay, related to what we learned. And you have some clues, like places like houses with walls and roof. There are lots of beautiful, beautiful what, like the museum and the cathedral.
okay. Music. They have a lot of beautiful
Beautiful what?
place like house. Place like house.
So it's kind of place. It can be a house. So with walls. So what is called? We say
Have many beautiful Uh,
Places like, okay, so tell me what
uh,
are places like house called?
oh, there's a lot of beautiful
Beautiful?
skyscraper.
Okay, so skyscraper, yeah, of course, skyscraper is included. Like totally, generally we say maybe buildings, right?
Yeah.
Yes, houses, skyscrapers, towers, so all of them are included. So actually they belong to this category, buildings, they're buildings, so we can say. And um, the second one,
Second one.
yeah.
Mm.
Oh, just before it, just let's talk about this. I'm sorry,
Process.
I interrupted you. Do you know the meaning of cathedral?
Church.
Church, of course. So just I wanted to be sure. Okay, number two.
The system is great.
What system?
The public transportation.
Of course, public transport, of course. And number three, it's a problem in the morning because there is a lot of what? When we say a lot of cars, another word for it.
It's a problem in the morning because there's a lot of mm, a lot of because there's a lot of vehicles. A lot of vehicles.
Okay, so we say there is, so we can't say vehicles because vehicles are plural. So that is plural noun. So we say there are vehicles. So we need something maybe
It's
uncountable. So traffic jam can be,
uncountable.
yeah, traffic jam. There is a lot of, because a lot of and there is. So
Ah,
definitely the word should be uncountable. So we
there's a
don't
lot of
think, huh?
bad bad traffic.
Yeah, traffic jam. So there is a lot of traffic jam, of course. And people are always very and. So what it means, they are very, the first one, that means they stop to talk or help you. And the second one, they say things like please and thank you. So tell me, give me two adjectives.
Gratitude.
Yeah.
People are always very nice and kind.
Uh,
Very kind and friendly.
friendly is okay. And please and thank you may be polite. Polite, and of course friendly.
Yeah, friendly and polite.
Yeah, of course. But let me ask you this one. Just let me raise the board. I need, okay. Well, so they stop to talk. They stop talking. What's the difference between these two? Do you know, Kai?
They start to talk. They start talking.
Yeah.
Not sure.
So let me say some verbs, as you know, can be followed by both ing form or infinitive with too. But sometimes there is no change in meaning, but sometimes actually the meaning is changed when they followed by to an infinitive or they followed by ing form of another verb. For example, when I say they stop to talk, it means, for example, I'm doing something now. I don't know, I'm talking to, for example, my friends. Stop to talk to you. So it means that I stop something that I'm doing right now to talk to you. This is the meaning of the first one, stop to talk. But when I say stop talking, I'm talking to you. Now I stop. So I stop something that I'm doing right now. Okay, so that is different. So when you stop to talk, okay, I'm writing now, and now I stop because I want to talk to you. Stop to talk to you. But when I say I stop talking, now I'm talking to you, just stop. Stop talking. Okay? Understandable?
Okay.
Yeah, and we have other words that I will discuss, and we have some rules about these type of verbs that can be followed by another verb. Number 5, the thing I like best is the parks. There are lots of places with trees and plants.
The thing I like best is a park. There's a lot of what?
Places with
Huh?
trees and
There's
plants are called.
A lot of. It's a lot of beach. There are lots of beaches. Beach.
But beaches don't have trees.
What?
Plants, trees. Places with trees and plants. So beaches don't have trees and plants. And normally sandy beaches, or I don't know, like just water. So, but we say green
But we
space.
can go to for a walk and sit and enjoy the view.
Yeah, of course, but green space is better. So here, so beach. Yeah,
Sure.
that is more general. Yeah.
Okay.
So green space is better. Well, and now the next one. The problem is that there is a lot of illegal activity. So what is the synonym of illegal activity?
Illegal activity. The problem is that there's a lot of criminals.
So criminal is someone who commits a crime. Okay? So crime or criminal?
Crimes.
So crime, and you don't need to make it a plural, just crime, because crime is uncountable. So there is a lot of crime, and criminal is someone who commits a crime. So for example, a thief is criminal. And it's an industrial city, so it's very air and water are not clean.
Not clean. Well, it's very pollution.
Okay, so it is very polluted. So there is pollution, so it's very polluted. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean polluted.
Of course, very good. And number 8?
It's very polluted. I don't like going into the sea because it's very
Too many people?
very noisy.
Too many people. Too many.
Yeah, it's too many, like noisy.
Of course, it's noisy. It can be noisy, but for example, in library, there are lots of people maybe, but no one talks. So it's silent. So too many people, like crowded. Yeah?
Okay.
Crowded. Of course, when it's crowded, normally it's noisy, but not always. And it has a grade.
It has a grade. Has a grade.
Yeah.
Let
She
me
has
see.
a grade.
Bars. Clubs. Has great clubs.
Okay. Night, places to go
No,
out,
I.
like, it's like, so what?
Oh wait, it has a great with lots of clubs. It's the for like it has a great um great place.
Like, we can say nightlife. It has a
It
great
has
nightlife with lots of
it has a
clubs.
it has a great location with lots of club.
No, it has a great nightlife with lots of
Oh,
clubs.
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
places, yeah, to go out at night. And I like it where I live. The streets are no rubbish or crime.
No rubbish or ground. The streets are no rub. Like where I live, the streets are clean and
Clean
safe.
and safe, of course. Clean and safe, of course. Very good. Well, hustle and bustle. So have you ever heard this idiom, Kai?
Huh?
Yeah,
Hustle and bustle.
of course. Hustle and bustle. For example, I like the hustle and bustle of the city. So it's like noise, crowd. So hustle and bustle, noise and crowd. When it's noisy, when it's crowded. So actually we can see large amount of activity and work. So especially in big cities, they're hustling and bustling. So hustle and bustle, like noise and crowd. So for example, I can't live in urban area because I like the hustle and bustle of cities. So noise and crowd of the city, so you can say. Or New York is hustling and bustling. So you can use ing form as like adjective. So New York is a hustling and bustling. So this way you can use. Yeah. So do you think hustle and bustle of cities actually show like, I don't know, life and you like it?
Some people, especially those from rural area, are overwhelmed by the hustle and bustle. Recently, happened. Wait, what?
They
Hustle and bustle.
yeah, hustle and
Wait,
bustle, noise, crowd.
like make sentence like what? Like what?
Yeah, of course. I told you. So do you like this hustle and bustle because you live in Ho Chi Minh City and that is
Oh yeah,
hustling place, yeah?
yeah, hustle and bustle and very modern, modernized, modernized.
So So you
I
say that hustle and bustle are signs of actually modernity, modern
oh
life.
modern life.
Yeah, of course, modernity. Because modernize is verb. When you make something modern, is modernize. So this one is different. So yeah, modern life. Yeah, of course, I do agree with you.
Yeah.
And what I like, what I dislike, how to use the
Okay.
structure, that is really easy. What I like about my city is after is you can use a noun is for example is green space. What I like about for example Japan is the culture. So it can be followed by a noun or complete is that for example it's safe. For example, what I like about my city is that it's really beautiful, is that it's really lively. So you can follow, you can use a noun after what I like or what I dislike about somewhere. You can use a noun or you can use a complete, you can add a complete sentence. So is that, for example, the traffic is so heavy. Okay, tell me, You complete. What I like about, you can say somewhere. What I dislike about. You can talk about anywhere, just your city, another city, people. For example, what I like about Japanese, what I dislike about Japanese. So it's not about place, only about place, everything. What I like about, for example, Vietnamese food is, I don't know, for example, different flavors. Or is that you can try different flavors. So
what I like about what I like about Tokyo or Japan
yeah,
is food.
food.
Yeah, I like sushi.
Ah, sushi.
Yeah, I really like sushi.
Yeah,
I like sushi, and they has different taste
of course.
compared to other food.
Yeah, of course. Totally different. Yeah, I do agree with you. I can see what I dislike about Japan because, I tried. I remember the first time that I tried sushi, it was really new flavor to me. So it's like, and what I dislike,
I dislike what I dislike. Uh, Let me think. Hmm. What I dislike Be about Beijing is uh is wait bad environment, pollution. Oh,
is pollution. Ah,
is
really?
pollution. Yeah,
Ah,
a lot of pollution in Beijing.
is that polluted? I didn't know. Ah, really?
Yeah, a pollution.
Air pollution,
It's
you
very
mean?
yeah, it's very polluted because
Polluted.
I mean yeah, because of many industrial
Ah,
and industry and
industrial areas.
yeah, and also people just like Vietnam, they are so trash
Ah,
and also wait, busy, like busy traffic.
oh,
I mean a lot of vehicle and
yeah. So,
the gas of vehicles.
of course. So, got it. So, you can say you mean that due to industrial areas and heavy traffic jam and the number of cars in the street, so actually they have air pollution, and they litter everywhere. They throw the rubbish everywhere. So, oh, I didn't know really. So, I had no idea about because what I don't know why, but I used to think that they're really something like, but I didn't know, like disciplined people, they don't throw trash. So they do. Oh,
Oh, China is very China is not that good,
of course.
but
So,
actually,
yeah.
but I like China about uh hustle and bustle.
You like the hustle and bustle, yeah, of course. And there, I have some students, sure,
I don't
some
know,
Chinese
China
students.
is just like Vietnam.
No, their culture is totally different, definitely
I
different.
mean, when we just look
Uh,
first, yeah, but yeah, they are different because they are more like modern. like modern.
Oh, so yeah, modern. Yeah, they have some. Yeah, I know that. I heard about it, that they have some modern cities, areas, and of course, yeah, I
They,
know, I know.
they
And
have like they have many big city.
yeah, yeah, they do. But you know, actually, their culture is really different from, for example, ours. Like even because you know, I talk to my Vietnamese students, so I briefly, not, I can't say I know you, but you know, briefly, I briefly know, maybe a little know about your culture. And you know, I have a little about Chinese culture. They're totally different, really different. But about cities, of course. And I know that they have some beautiful places like tourist attractions. There are a lot of tourist attractions. So I saw some pictures, some photos, very beautiful places. So, of course, I have no idea where, but you know, I know that there have lots of tourist attraction. So maybe one day we can travel to see how is China. Well, okay. And the last part, we have a listening for people talking about different cities in the world. Which city has these things? Okay, just let me play this audio. One moment.
Unit 2, Recording 5.
Have you read this article?
Which
This
one?
is really shocking. Look at this about surveillance techniques on page 3.
Oh, yeah, I did have a look.
There's going to be absolutely no
What, you
privacy
mean like
for anyone.
the CCTV
Yeah.
camera bit?
Yeah,
Oh,
exactly that.
I'm sorry.
Right.
I'm sorry. This is B2, so sorry. So let me check if this is about CC cameras. This one.
Unit 10. Society. Recording 1. 1.
Rick, you've lived in Dubai for, what, 4 years, right?
Yeah, 4 years.
So what's it like living in Dubai?
Well, I read that Dubai is one of the world's fastest growing cities, so there are a lot of people, and it's very crowded. It's a great city for shopping and going out, and it has a really good nightlife with lots of bars and clubs.
Is it a safe city?
Yes, there isn't a lot of crime. The streets are very safe. But one of the biggest problems is the traffic. Everyone drives a car here. Petrol is still cheap, so the traffic's terrible. One good thing is the taxis, though. There are lots of them, and they're cheap, so you don't have to drive.
2.
Sasha, you live in Tokyo, don't you?
That's right.
And do you like it? Do you like living in Tokyo?
Yeah, Tokyo is a great city to live in. People think it's very expensive, but actually you can buy Japanese food in the supermarkets quite cheaply, and eating out in Japanese restaurants isn't expensive either.
How about getting around? What's the public transport like?
There's a really good public transport system here. The metro system is fantastic. It's very fast and it's cheap, so lots of people use it. That's the only problem. It gets very crowded.
And what do you like best about living in Tokyo?
Oh, the food, definitely. I love Japanese food. And the green spaces. There are lots of parks and green spaces, so it's less polluted than you think.
3.
What about Sydney? What's Sydney like, Charlie?
Sydney is one of the best cities in the world. There are lots of young, friendly people living here, so there's a really good atmosphere. The streets are clean and safe, and there are lots of things to see and do. There are beautiful buildings like the Opera House. You can sit and watch the boats on the harbour. And it has one of the most beautiful coastlines in the world.
What's the weather like? Is it really hot?
The weather is perfect. It's never too hot and never too cold. You can eat outside all year round, so there's a great cafe culture, with lots of places on the street selling really good coffee.
So, are there any problems?
Problems? Not really. Traffic, I suppose. Too much traffic and a terrible public transport system.
Well, perfect weather. Which
Yeah.
city? Perfect weather.
Sydney.
Which Sydney? Fast, cheap public transport.
Tokyo.
Of course. Cafes where you can sit outside.
Dubai.
Oh, because of the weather, because you know Dubai is extremely hot, so you can't sit at all outside.
I
So
think
yes,
Tokyo.
Sydney, because of
Sydney.
the weather, of course. Good shops, nightclubs,
Tokyo.
Dubai.
Nightclub. Dubai. Yeah, Dubai. I mean
Dubai,
Dubai.
of course. Yeah. Cheap restaurants selling local food.
This restaurant is selling local food. Tokyo.
Of course, lots of cheap taxes.
Dubai.
Very good. And terrible public transport system.
Sydney.
Of course, definitely yes. Okay, well, so again, so time's up and we need to go. But do you have any questions related to this part, Kai?
Yeah?
Do you have any questions related to this part?
No.
Okay, so have a good day and see you tomorrow.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. See you
Goodbye.
again.
Of course. Bye-bye.